Good morning, everyone, and welcome. So, unfortunately, I'm not able to be live with you this week for our Miracle Mindset Monday. And so I asked Spirit what I should do. And the guidance that I received was to give an individualized energy forecast for each day of the week using the three decks, which are our first one, the Frequency Tarot, to give us the overall frequency of that day, then the Oracle of the Angels to give us our affirmation, and then the answer is simple to give us just some further guidance. So you'll be seeing a pre-recorded video like this for each day of the week this week, since I'm not available to do our Miracle Mindset Monday live. And then I also want to make an announcement. And the announcement that I want to make is that my Miracle Minded course is now open for registration. And my Miracle Minded course is really there to assist you in getting to a happier life. And it shows us our lessons are about, what is the ego? How do we handle the ego flare-ups? What's a miracle? How do we start really asking for miracles? How can we begin to really practice some of the spiritual principles of A Course in Miracles to make our lives happier and more miraculous? So if you're interested in more about that, you can go check out my website, specifically the workshop section, and it is the very first workshop that is there, and you can actually look at the whole syllabus, which also includes the added bonuses that you get for that course if you're interested in that. So let's now jump to the cards for Monday. So our first card comes from the Frequency Tarot, and it is Spiritual Guide. And so this card is really talking about, for the beginning of the week, let's get right with spirit. And this actually is in the Miracle Minded course, where we talk about letting go of control. A lot of times what we tend to do is we like to play, as Robin Duncan, who is a Course in Miracles teacher as well as student, always says, is we like to play come on, God. So we have a plan. We have the way we think it should be. And we say, come on, God, just tell me how to do this. Tell me how to get my plan accomplished, because I know what's best. I know what to do. I just need you to give me, the details and tell me what to do. Instead of stepping back and being like, I don't know what to do, to be like a little child. I don't know what to do here. I don't know how to fix this, but I'm willing to be taught. I'm willing to learn. And so we really have to begin to allow Spirit to do just that and guide us. All too often, we try to guide Spirit around to where we think we should be, instead of asking Spirit where it would like us to go, what it would like us to say, and to whom. And a great way to start that process, one thing I do before I go into a store is I like to say what's called the healer's prayer, which is simply, I am only here to be truly helpful. I don't have to know what to do or what to say, because, and you can say He, you can say the universe, you can say God, you can say love, you can say divine compassion, whatever your higher power is. Because He who sent me will direct me. I will heal as, once again, you insert your higher power, as He teaches me how to heal. So that's one way of me just saying I'm stepping back and just allowing Spirit to guide me. Another great way that you can do that is in the morning. Just as before you even really get out of bed and do anything, just lay there quietly for a second and just really say, Spirit, where would you like me to go? What would you like me to do? What would you like me to say, and to whom? I put you in charge. I am your faithful servant, and I am open to your way. Just another way to allow Spirit to guide you. Now, it's not going to necessarily tell you what to do. That's a big misconception I think a lot of us have or have had, is that Spirit's going to tell us what to do. Spirit isn't going to yell at you and say, you need to do this, do this, do this in order to get to this outcome. It says, here's step one, turn left. Okay, great, you turned left. Now here's step 2. Walk, straight ahead. Great, you did that. Wonderful. Now here's step 3. It doesn't say, here's step 1 and here's step 20. It says, here's step 1, here's step 2, and it guides you each and every step along the way. And if you start to feel yourself getting into that, mode of, I know what to do here, I've got this all under control, stop. Take a step back, recenter yourself, and remember, you don't know what anything is for. You don't know how to do anything, and that's okay. Excuse me, because that's where you need to be, right there in that space. So then let's go to our affirmation for today. So today, which is Monday, it's all about guidance. It's all about letting yourself be led by your guides, which are the loving aspects that want nothing but your happiness. And which, I just love it how it goes so perfectly. Our next card is Angel Whispers, and this is from the Oracle of the Angels. So let's see what card number 28's affirmation is for today. I move my awareness within and discover the entire universe. My angels lovingly guide me. The universe is full of timeless wisdom. I am loved and I choose love. Such a beautiful affirmation. So it's saying, once again, let's not judge things from an exterior or say, I know this, I know that. Let's come within. Let's check in more often than we do right now. Let's really begin to ask Spirit, if this is your will for me, great, wonderful, show me how. And if not, that's okay. Something that I love to say when it comes to, like, if I have a desire for something, like I want to do something, I'll say, Holy Spirit. And once again, you can put your own, higher power on that, whatever it is for you. But I say, Holy Spirit, I have this desire to do this thing, whatever it may be. And I just ask that it's easy and effortless and magical and miraculous. My goal is peace. Thy will be done. And then I just let it go. And if it's meant to be, great, wonderful. And if it's not, that's okay too, because my goal is peace. My goal is not to go horseback riding. My goal is not to be in this relationship. My goal is not to get this job. My goal is not to make this thing work. My goal is peace. And that is where I will be led as long as that is what my intention and continues to be. Peace and nothing else. Which then is going to lead us to our last card, which is from The Answer is Simple. And it is Let Go and Flow. So what that card really means to me is allow yourself to surrender over to Spirit and stop trying to force things to happen. Stop trying to make things happen and simply allow yourself to be led where you are meant to be, because you always will be guided there. No matter what. You may miss the first exit, but don't worry. Spirit's got like 20 more exits that you can take for you to get to the happiness and to your joy. But you just have to let go. Stop trying to make things happen. Stop trying to force things to happen. And there was a beautiful quote, and I believe it was from Xena Warrior Princess, when she went to China and met with her mentor Lao Ma. And it was, I think Xena was trying to learn how to fly or something. I can't remember the whole thing. But anyway, the plot isn't important. What's important is what Lao Ma said, and it's always stuck with me. Stop hating, stop willing, stop desiring. And so I always took that as stop willing for things to happen the way you think they should. Stop hating when things don't happen the way you think they should. And stop desiring for things to be the way you think they should. Allow yourself to just let go of all of those expectations, all of those agendas, and just allow yourself to be in the experience, whatever it may be. Because the moment that you allow yourself to let go of those expectations, to let go of those agendas, that's when you have the ability to turn your attention inward and allow your spirit guides to do just that. to guide you, to lead you, to move you, because there is no longer this blockade that says, well, this is the way I want it and it's not happening that way, so that means I can't go that way because that's not what I want. We need to be willing to say, okay, right now this situation may not look the way I want it to, but I am allowing myself to ask for the guidance on what I should do, or not what I should do next, but I'm asking for guidance on what's the next step. And we ask, what would you have me do? Not with an agenda, not what would you have me do to get what I want, not what would you have me do in the context of this situation, just what would you have me do in general? Then, so what would you have me do? Where would you have me go? Once again, not with an agenda, not within the context of the situation, and not even, with an agenda in mind. Just where would you have me go? In this moment, where would you have me go? And then what would you have me say and to whom? Once again, not in regards to a specific situation or to your agenda, but just in general, what would you have me say and to whom? Who do I need to talk to? Because once again, what's our goal? Our goal isn't to get the job. Our goal isn't to get the money. Our goal isn't to get the relationship. Our goal isn't to do anything. Our goal is to be at peace. And our guides will always guide us in that direction if we set that as the intention. So that is Monday's energy forecast. It's really about allowing yourself to be led, coming inward, and letting go of all of those conditions, all of the expectations, all of the agenda, and allow yourself to flow with your guides. Because what are your guides? Love.